What's up guys, Bionic here and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. The next one in this build series is going to be none other than Arbiter. And now I know what you're thinking, another Arbiter build, or what could I possibly teach you about Arbiter? She's been out for a while, everybody has her, everybody's built her, it's pretty straightforward. Instead, what you have to do is to look at my Arbiter build based on the entirety of my account. And the reason for this is because, well, I am 100% free to play, you guys know that, but I use her basically everywhere. So with these stats that I'm going to show you today, you have to look at it in the way that I can do Spider 20 with a 100% success rate, Fire Knight level 20, 100% success rate, same thing with Ice Golem, and then same thing with Dragon. Okay, so these videos are on my channel. Feel free to go look at them. Like I said, I wanted to try and include her everywhere because she is such a fantastic prize for completing the game. If you guys have also watched my Torment build, then you will know that I also use her in the arena. Obviously, that is probably where she shines the most and probably where I'm going to keep using her for the longest time. So definitely a champion that is in the lead. You will want her to be as fast as possible. But for the dungeons, you want her to be strong enough or to survive long enough to revive everyone, and you want to use that revive in the dungeons. At least that's how I look at it, sorry. So let's jump right into the gear, but right before, I'll also mention that I do use her in the faction wars obviously as well. So again, a very fantastic champion all around. I did also use her in the clan boss for a certain amount of time when I was going for a speed build. That was before I had a counter attack champion. Okay, so she can also be used in there, and then you will see why my masteries are done the way they are. Anyway, so let's jump right in. Okay, so Arbiter, full-on speed sets. That's pretty straightforward. Like I said, I'm not teaching you guys anything new here. You want to get that speed as high as possible. Now, a couple days ago, I would have said she has my best speed pieces available, but currently the chest, I had to replace it because my occult brawler is using my best speed chest, okay, which is a defense percent with 18 speed. Now, you guys might remember Hell Hades did take over my account. He fine-tuned it a little bit, and so the chest got swapped over to the occult brawler. But that being said, she's still using some of the best speed pieces that I have lying around. So, 13 here on the weapon, we've got 16 here on the helm, then we've got another 18 on the shield. We've got defense percent gloves with a 12 on in terms of speed. The chest is HP percent, but with 16 speed. I would rather have this defense percent, okay? So that is what it was when I had the other chest that was on a occult brawler, but that's all I had in terms of my second best speed piece for the chest. And then boots, 45 speed obviously. And then as for the ring, defense percent, flat defense with some defense percent as much as possible, defense, amulet, and finally I only have an HP banner with a decent amount of speed. This would either be accuracy or resistance in order to boost these stats right here. So this is relatively low, but like I said, the most important part when we look at her total stats is to have as much speed as possible. Now, is this crazy? Not that much. 300 is already a very good target to aim for, but I know some of the other guys or the bigger YouTubers probably have upward of like 320, 330 speed, so definitely not there for me, but still, like I said, the overall stats, so high HP, high defense, this could be even higher if possible, and then you're going to want high resistance as well, especially for the arena. High accuracy is alright, but I don't necessarily use her for her debuffs. I really just use her to revive basically whoever died, especially in the dungeons. And then for the arena, you just don't want her to get CC'd, so I would boost the resistance as much as possible. Okay, so moving on to the skills, this is a champion that I maxed out all of her skills. I think you definitely benefit a lot from her A4 obviously being as low as possible, her A3 as well, reducing the cooldown in there, and then this here, it's nice, it works sometimes, but you need a lot of accuracy for this to work. So again, it's kind of a secondary stat for her. At least that's how I look at it. So eventually, hopefully I can increase this a little bit more. And then for the A1, kind of the same thing. The weaken debuff is not her primary role for me. It was when I was using her in the clan boss, so you might want to aim for about 200 accuracy or 220 if you do plan to use her there. But still, for me right now, it's not where I use her, so it's not the most important stat. Then Masteries. So this is how I had built her for the clan boss, okay? And since then, I'm not using her in the clan boss anymore. I just said that. And I just didn't redo the Masteries. I do not see the benefit of redoing the Masteries. Sure, I could go down the defense and support tree for her to be a little bit more efficient or a little bit tankier, but with the stats that I've just shown you, it works, okay? It works in all the dungeons. So why would I redo these Masteries? What if, for whatever reason, I bring her back into the clan boss at one point, and so these would sort of already be done. Maybe I could fine-tune it a little bit, but like I said, not that important for now, okay? So even if the other guys have said, you know, go defense and support for anything that's dungeon and arena, you can, but you don't necessarily have to. I like having this option of having these Masteries ready to go, okay? So War Master would have been the most important here for the clan boss. Alright, before I show you guys my great haul bonuses, here's basically a little bit of the Fire Knight performance. Like I said, with Arbiter, you can count on her reviving champions. You actually want her to do that because it gives her an extra turn. It also provides an extra turn meter boost when both of her skills line up, like right here, okay? So this is important. I think, you know, you've got to factor it in. It's not just a backup for if champions go down. Instead, use it to your advantage. It means you can build your offensive champions very squishy or like a glass cannon. If they go down, no problem. Arbiter is going to be right there to bring them back up, and she will benefit. The entire team will benefit from that, basically. Okay, so that's why I called her the savior. I think she was a huge savior for my account. When I finally reached her, she made all of the level 20 dungeons possible with a 100% success rate with some relatively accessible champions. Alright, so now let's look at the Great Hall. I just showed it with the Torment. Nothing has changed, and basically I do focus a lot of my Great Hall bonus on my Void champions. I think they're great all around. I was using 3 Cold Hearts for a while, so I pumped up the crit damage very high. Accuracy and resistance is very important for the arena. Defense, attack, probably not that important. And then HP, okay? So that does affect it. I am still in Arena Gold Tier 4. That's basically where I always am, and kind of just about there for Platinum, but I think I'm going to have a hard time maintaining my place in Platinum if I do reach it. Alright, so that's going to be about it, guys. Another quick video today to showcase the champions on my account. Now that everything is settled, I have my clan boss teams, I have my arena teams, I have my level 20 dungeon teams, so I thought I'd go through and present all of my champions with their final setups for the time being. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will catch you guys later.